My name is Dominic Sokolowski, president of First Bank of Owasso in Owasso, Oklahoma. We're just outside of Tulsa. About 2 months ago, we moved into our new 5-story, 62,000 square feet bank headquarters, and Daniels & Daniels provided the construction management services for our project, and they've asked me to tell you a little bit about our project and our relationship with their firm. We are primarily a bank that loans money to churches and does other commercial real estate type lending, so we wanted a very nice, attractive, quality professional building because that's generally the folks that we serve. Our architect firm had designed several churches and banks and office buildings across the country, so we were pleased with the design. And towards the end of the design project, one of the architects suggested that I visit with Charlie Daniels about being the contractor on the project. Come to find out, I was familiar with their firm. I had met Rachel Rowland, their marketing director, several years prior. She came to visit with me because she heard one of our ads on the Christian radio station. We do a lot of church loans, and obviously they build a lot of churches, so she thought we ought to get to know each other, and it was a nice visit. And I think neither one of us thought anything would come of that initial meeting for a while, and then a few years later we ended up working together and they built our building. We went with a construction management approach with Daniels & Daniels, and I really believe strongly that's the way to go, and I think that's the way Charlie would recommend it for you folks. In that situation, we agree on a fee to pay Daniels & Daniels for their services, and then all of the building materials and labor and everything is at cost. That's opposed to a turnkey fixed fee project where they might tell you exactly it's going to cost, $8.2 million or whatever. I really like that approach because it puts the contractor and the owner on the same side of the fence every time there's an issue with a subcontractor or an issue with the architect. And despite all of our best efforts, we are all human, and there are no set of plans that are perfect. Construction drawings are not perfect, and during the course of any project there are going to be issues arise where either the architect designed something that isn't available in the marketplace, or a simple example might be you want a particular type of opening or a window or a door, and they design it, and let's say they design it at 42 inches, and you get ready to build the facility and find out that product only comes in a 36 inch or a 48 inch. It just doesn't work. And there are things that are constantly changing in the project, and if you do a competitive bid project, it's competitive, and it's priced where people don't have any room for something to go wrong. And when you change something or somebody makes a mistake, there are going to be significant added costs to that. And you don't want your contractor in a position where he's marking up change orders, if you will, to make a profit on the job because he bid it so low he couldn't make a profit. And we were very, very pleased with their work with us. And as an example, because Daniels & Daniels does so many nice large projects in so many parts of the country, Charlie had a relationship with a steel manufacturer and erector out of state. I believe it was in Alabama, and their bid on our project ended up being about $250,000 cheaper on the steel than we could get it manufactured and delivered and erected here in Oklahoma. So no matter what he charged, you really kind of don't have to quibble over their fees, because I think they really save it for you in the bidding process and getting the subcontractors. With respect to a budget, we didn't do a specific budget because I didn't do a fixed price with Charlie. But they went ahead and prepared a budget for us before we ever started to get us in the ballpark of knowing about what we were going to spend, which was important to us. We kind of wanted to know in the ballpark, but we didn't need to know exactly. And what was amazing about it, we had a project that I'll just say was north of $10 million, and their original budget for this project ended up being within about $100,000 of the final cost. And that's with all changes and everything. So you're talking about their original estimate was within less than 1% off of the total project. So they have good people on staff. Their budgeting was good. We were very pleased with the whole project. The thing I think I really enjoy most about our relationship with Daniels & Daniels is it starts at the top. You know, Charlie's a man of great integrity, really has a heart and a passion for building churches, but a real heart and passion for making the owner's dream of their project become a reality, and it filters all the way down through the organization. The gentleman, Doug Kaysen, that was the superintendent on our project, was just excellent. And I had a project manager here at the bank, so I didn't meet with them on a daily basis, but my project manager met with the job superintendent, Doug, almost on a daily basis over the course of 2 years. Certainly met with him probably 4 out of 5 days each week. And then I probably met with Doug every 2 or 3 weeks for the 2 years of the project. So they stay in touch with you. If they ever make a mistake, they acknowledge it, they make it right. It's just a firm of integrity, and I think you would really enjoy doing business with them. One of the things that frustrates me as a banker in financing construction projects is every architect and contractor misses the price of the project and how long it will take. It seems exponentially. When we first met with Charlie, he said this project will take 20 to 24 months, assuming no major issues, no subsurface issues. And even though they ran into some subsurface issues, our project took about 23 months from the day they broke dirt till the day we moved in. So they give you reasonable estimates on time frames, reasonable estimates on dollar cost, and I think that's really important. Our project was on time, it was on budget, and just enjoyed the relationship with them. We got down towards the end and had made it a point we were not going to set a grand opening date till the thing was finished. I didn't want to put Charlie's team and subcontractors in a position of working all night for the last 2 weeks to try to get open. So when we got close to the end, we set a date that was about 6 weeks out, and due to some issues with a subcontractor that was just unbelievably slow, we ended up being in a position of having to work around the clock the last couple of days. And Charlie's staff had people here cleaning, dusting, touching up, carrying out trash. It was a team effort to get it opened, and it opened without a hitch and was beautiful, and we're just very, very pleased with it. And even though we've been open now for 2 months, Doug and Mike are still here doing punch list stuff, getting things right, and just really conscientious, and just been an excellent project, and we're very pleased with them. We would certainly do it again, certainly recommend them, and I feel strongly enough about their firm that we are presently in discussions with a church out of state, a large project. This would be a $8 to $9 million dollar kind of a project. And we're willing to loan money on that project without requiring that Charlie's company be bonded or that they do a fixed fee contract, because we know that their budgeting's close enough that they tell us it's going to be in this ballpark, it's going to be there. And they're just people of integrity, and they'll take care of business, and you just don't have to worry about it. So we're very pleased with them, and thanks again to Daniels & Daniels for managing our project.